Okay, hello guys. My name is Mr. Leo. I'm an art teacher here in Mira Mesa. I'm also a studio artist. Today we're gonna draw large things using simple shapes. So we're gonna need our pencil for sketching, our marker or ink pen, Sharpies are cool too for drawing, and our eraser to erase all the sketch marks that we make. I'm going to turn it to our paper here so we can start our very first large drawing. That's the theme for today. Okay, we'll move it to our paper. Oops, that was our last drawing, Big Chungus. He's large, but not the large we're looking for. Let's get our pencils out. So let's start right at the center. I want us to draw not at the center, but let's move a little to the left. Let's make a pretty good sized oval. And it's a little long. Hi Zayla, good morning. You caught us just on time. We just made an oval. At the end of this oval, I want us to draw a point here. So let's follow that point from the ends of the oval. Over here, we're gonna draw, I guess, kind of like a triangle shape. And I should draw a little darker so you guys could see. But you guys need to draw lightly because we're sketching, right? That way it'll be easier for you guys to erase the lines if you need to. Okay. I want us to make a point. So imagine this oval was cut in half, right? You don't have to imagine because you could see it, I guess. On this side, we're going to make a point and we'll extend the oval down to that point and we'll make it round and we'll bring it to the bottom of our oval there. So today's theme is large. And thank you guys for joining me today. Pretty simple so far. And this is just our first drawing of 3 today. So if you are just coming in, don't worry, there's 2 more drawings and I always save the videos. Plus, all this is an oval, a point in the end here. And we follow the line from the oval to that point. A point over here, we follow that line to that point, and we make it round on this end, and a little rounded triangle for a fin. I wonder if you guys could guess what this is yet. Some of you are really good at guessing. You guys get it right away, even when I make like one shape. All right, so from over here, think of, okay, so find the center of the oval, but move to the left a little bit, and that's where we're gonna make this shape. This is gonna be another oval. I know this thing is full of ovals, but we'll turn it into something in a minute. So I guess think of an eggplant. That is still kind of an oval, but it's slightly rounder and larger on the bottom here. Dolphin, close, but it already looks like a dolphin, but it's not a dolphin. It's a dolphin. Good guess. Yeah, it looks like a dolphin, right, guys? But it'll change right away. One moment. Okay, so let's do the back fins of our creature here. And sharks, we've drawn sharks before, and when we drew a shark, the fin was facing us this way. But for whatever reason, mammals such as dolphins and whales and all that, their fins face this way. Not this way, but this way. So we have to draw it that way. So I want you guys to draw a triangle. Let's do a triangle first. So it makes it really easy for us to see how we're making that fin turn horizontally instead of vertically. So it's not this. That's how fish's back fins look. They're vertical. Mammals, swimming marine mammals, their fins are horizontal, sorry. So let's make a smaller triangle on the back. That will appear like it's further out. See? So it's like we turned this fin flat. Okay. So from this point, guys, I want you guys to make a line going across. And then we'll go down. I think this is actually supposed to go a little to the right a bit more. So I'm going to correct that right now. But that's the beauty of sketching. We could always erase. See? That looks better that way. So this is the mouth, you guys. We're drawing the mouth down here. And then we're going to draw a few lines. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You guys know what it is yet? And let's not forget the eye here. So you guys can make any eye you want. I think I'll do my regular eye. I'll just make a big circle first. And then I'll make a circle on the side of that circle. And then I'll draw a circle within. And then I think I'll just curve the mouth a little bit so it looks like our whale is smiling. And to make it look like it's larger, yes, it is a whale. Whales are awesome because they're huge, gentle mammals that just kind of swim all over the world. Okay. That's going to be our first large creature for today. And I want you guys to be a little creative. I'll teach you guys another drawing technique. So the only reason one of the only reasons things look big on the page is when you put something that we know is life-size, very small, and here's the key word, to scale next to the whale. So if I, say, drew a submarine, which is just an oval, and then a rounded rectangle, another one, or a box up top, and then we can make little circles along the oval, and then maybe a small little thing here. There, that's like a little submarine. So if there was a little submarine or some kind of ship next to it, that'll make the whale look really big, right? To scale. Anyway, let's put away our pencils real quick. Let's get our markers out. I want us to draw in what we have here. I think I'll start with the mouth. So let's go ahead and get that smile in. And I'm going to go ahead, since we're here, I'm going to draw the eye. Just a bunch of circles. Pretty simple. From over here, I know we drew a big oval to start, but you could choose what line you actually trace or draw, or you could just veer off. That the sketch line is just there to kind of guide us, right? But because I want the whale's top of the head to be a bit more varied, I'm going to curve it slightly, so it's not going to be totally perfect and oval. I kind of keep my line diagonal here, then it gets a little flatter as it goes across the back towards this fin here, curves in, go around that little fin, and then we'll go down towards the whale's back fin. But we're going to bring this line a little up to the center, and then we will do the back fins, which are just triangles. So let's go ahead and do those triangles. So those are just triangles. Now we have to come back. We're just doing the contour of the whale. Pretty simple. We'll stop right at the fin. We aren't going past the fin. Instead, we're going to show how it connects. So let's go around our fin shape here. And let's go up towards the body. And we'll just make a little curve up top, but we won't connect it, see? And then we'll do the bottom of the whale's mouth. And let's not forget those lines. Those are good lines to put on to give that to give the form. Oh, my ink pen is getting all blobby again. That's okay. Okay, I'm gonna do my little submarine while we're here. Remember, the thing we learned was scale. Not like a snake scale, but it's to reference size. So if I make a tiny submarine here, it makes my whale next to it look even larger. And you don't have to put a submarine, you could put other kinds of things down there if you want. You can make a tiny shark. But this is my little submarine. And that's our first drawing for today. Just a whale. Pretty simple. You guys know what sounds whales make? They go out of the page. Okay, this one was requested by one of my students at Hickman, so don't want to deny that. Let's get our pencils. By the way, this week I'm going to try and address all of your, or most of your requests. We're doing awesome animals again tomorrow. Anyway, let's go in the center, but they'll be different animals. I want you guys from the center to make a rectangle. It's a good morning for drawing. So now I want you guys to make another rectangle, but this next rectangle, I want it well, actually, this is a good size rectangle. This rectangle is a bit longer, right? Now I want you guys to make another rectangle. And if you guys have any requests, just feel free to comment it whenever you have any idea. I look at all your comments, and then it gives me more ideas for our next videos. So let me know whatever thoughts you guys have. So this is more of a square, but I said it's a rectangle because I kind of want this continuing behind this, but you guys will see that after. Okay guys, so from this rectangle, I want you guys to make a diagonal line, just cutting this rectangle. Oh yeah, Star Wars Day. That'll be a fun one. Maybe we'll do that for Friday, okay? Let's just save it for Friday. That should be a good one to do. Okay, so let's make another diagonal up here. So figure out where this rectangle is and we'll make that diagonal close to that. See? That diagonal line close to our edge here, our first rectangle's edge. Baby Yoda, yeah. We will do Baby Yoda on Friday. That's a good one. Okay. So we have to kind of create some dimension here. I want us to make a line over here up to the halfway point. So if we cut this box in half, make a line that goes horizontal to that halfway point. And on this side as well, make a line going towards that halfway point. See? And in this inside area, I want you guys to go a little lower and make another horizontal line right there. Yeah, I'm gonna save for the next video. I will put well, I kind of want to make it a secret, but yeah, I'll do that. We'll do awesome animals tomorrow, so I'll probably address that one there. Okay guys, so from this corner I need another diagonal, but it goes past our long rectangle here, see? All the way up. But just we'll leave a little space here up above. And then now we're going vertically across. See that? So lots of lines here. It's very geometric, this one. So geometric lines are a good way to remember what geometric lines are. They're like man-made, so they're a bit more, or machine-made even. They're a bit more precise as opposed to lines you see in nature, which are very organic. So that lots of curves and stuff. Curves, rounded areas. So this one has lots of straight lines. All right, so from down here, guys, I want you guys to make a point over here. So figure out where this line is, make a point, and from these two ends, we are bringing our lines to that point. See? And we have to do the same for this side, but it's going to be a little higher. So these are triangles because there's 3 points. Oh, you're welcome, Vanessa. We can do that. It'll be fun. So from this point, I want you guys to go across horizontally, and we'll end up going up and around like that. This is going to be a rounded corner. And on this side, we're going to go horizontal as well. Okay. Now, if we cut this rectangle in half, I want you guys to make another rectangle within it right there on this face. And from here, make a line that goes out diagonally. I wonder if you guys could guess what this is already. And we'll make a circle on one end. And we'll make a circle on the other end. Hopefully they're of relative size. And let's get the ends of these circles to match. So let's just shape it up. So it's there. And we're making a cylinder here, so let's make another curve here for the end. There. You're welcome. Yep, it is a tank. So we could put away, well, here, let's do the wheels while we're here. Sorry. So they're just half circles down below. Bunch of half circles. And then we'll get to tracing everything in a minute. But let's get those half circles because tank wheels, they run on a track. They're really cool design that they kind of, it's like a treadmill, right? And let's make some horizontal lines here. So this is the track. Okay, let's put away our pencils. Let's get our markers out. And I'm gonna start with, I guess I'll start with this shape. Let's draw that rectangle. Don't go past this, the part where the cannon, the cannon is. So let's go a little past it. Let's go across. Let's draw out all the lines we see right now. Okay, and then from down here, we'll make this long rectangle shape. We'll go down. Let's make this diagonal line. Let's make this horizontal line all the way. Let's do this other diagonal. Why do you like tanks, Jacob? Just curious. Okay, let's draw this line here. And for this side, I want us to draw this. Well, I guess let's draw all these lines here. But I want this to be at an angle. I know I don't have it here, but instead of drawing a line all the way straight, I'm going to put it at a slight angle, then go across. Now I'm going to do this line here. I'm going to follow this diagonal. I'm going to make this line below here. And then this rectangle as well. So tanks have lots of faces. Not like people faces, but planes. Alright, so there's a shape here that I want you guys to mimic too. Instead of making a line that goes straight up, I want it to be slightly diagonal here too. And then we'll go across. And we'll draw this line as well. Pretty simple. Keeping it simple. Let's get those triangles. And let's get the rest of that track. And it goes up. What about a panda? Yep, we will be doing a panda tomorrow too. So do not worry. That's where we could address those animals for awesome animals tomorrow. Oh, thank you. Let's make these wheels here, the half circles, guys. Thanks for the suggestion, Jacob. This way we get to draw something more geometric, because we've been doing a lot of organic stuff because we've been drawing animals and such. So this one kind of gets us drawing a little more precise. Okay, so let's make that curve. Let's make that cylinder, guys. So a cylinder is like a rounded, kind of like a Pringles can. That's what a cylinder is. And then this is where I gotta draw that line that goes towards the tank, the cannon part. Oh no, I got ink on the paper. That's okay. Phew. And let's make some little half circles within those circles. There, that's going to be our tank for today. You're welcome, Jacob. Thank you very much for the suggestion. Get it? So that is our second drawing for today. Our tank. Let's get to our third one. And our third one's going to be fun. This one's going to be touching on mythology, which I really love. So let's get to the center of the page. I'm going to draw a big circle. Well, not a big circle. It's like my thumb size. Now I want you guys to make a triangle. See? So 3 points to make this triangle. And I want it slightly higher on one side if you can. Now let's make circles on either ends of these triangles on the top part. Then we're going to make a box on the bottom corner of the triangle. Yep, Greek. You're too smart. You're guessing all my drawings. Good. Okay. So now I'm going to draw a line for the arm and another line. This one goes out a bit more. I want to do a mythical creature theme drawing too one of these days. Okay, so from that line, we're going to make a smaller circle. This is a good way to kind of show the skeleton of whatever character you're making before you actually make it. And these circles are kind of like joints. Joints are like where maybe areas kind of bend. We all have joints. The wrist is a really good joint that goes around. See? Think of like a ball in there. Like if my arm or hand was an action figure. Rotate your shoulder. There's a ball there too, right? Anyway, let's move on. I'm going to draw another line. The same length as this line. And then this line is going to go out here. And it's slightly curved, but it's the same length as this line again. Now we need some legs. This is Greek. It is Greek mythology. Now I'm going to make a line. They're about the same size as those two. And then I'm going to make another line from the corners of the square. And I'm kind of spreading them apart so they're not standing too upright. Now I'm going to make a circle for the knees. You could bend your knee, right? So that's a joint. I'm going to draw another line going down, straight down. And we'll just draw ovals for the feet. We'll just draw ovals for the feet. Cool. You know Medusa, huh? Maybe we'll do a Greek mythology themed drawing portion. And we'll draw a little circle for the hands right now, just so we know where the hands are. So right there, that's the skeleton of what we're drawing. Or also sculptors call this an armature. If we were drawing, or if I was a sculptor and I was sketching something, I would use wire, then I would start putting clay on top. So this would be my wire form, or the armature. That is a hero stance. It could be. Okay, so now I'm going to draw the muscles and the meat to our character. So would you guys follow along? This is my shoulder. So I'm going to go ahead and draw around my skeleton, right? So this is the clay going on top of the wires, if you could imagine. So now I'm going to make another rounded shape here. That's going to be the bicep. And this is going to be the forearm here. So it's another rounded shape going towards my hands. And my hands, I'm just going to give it some fingers right now. So they're kind of like sausages. That's okay. There. It's only going to have 4 fingers. Just because. Now we're going to bring this arm, the forearm, back up. See, I'm keeping the armature, or the sketch underneath, in between my new lines here. And then we'll go back up the bicep. So this is a really thick guy. Okay, so over here we're making some pecs. So just some rounded shape here goes to the center. And then we'll do the opposite side as well. Let's do the shoulder muscles here on this side as well. And now we gotta draw the shoulder now on this part. And we'll go down. And we're drawing a little bit of the elbow. Then the forearm. And now this hand is facing the other way. But I think I'm gonna make it grasp something. So I'm just gonna put some nubs so it looks like its fingers are bending in. So 3 nubs. Then I'm following the circle, right? That's where my hand's supposed to be. And then I go up, past the forearm, then the bicep. That's my other arm. Now I want a belly, his stomach, so it's just going to be a rounded shape like that. So kind of chubby. Now let's get with the legs. I think this creature is just going to be wearing some loincloth or rags. So it's just a line going out. We'll go past the box. So just make it look like tatters, right? So it's just a bunch of tatters, just sewn together. Let's do the legs now. From this side here, we'll bring it towards the knee. That circle is going to be where the knee is. And from this side, we'll bring it towards the knees. Now we have to do the calves towards the feet. And we'll make this line here for the heel, Achilles heel. Let's bring it down to the foot. And I'll show you guys how to make some simple toes. Oh man, you're smart. Does it have one eye? Yes, it does. So let's make that eye right now. So it's just like a seed shape or an almond shape. And then you can draw a big circle. And then another circle. Right? We'll draw the rest of the face in a minute. I want to show you guys how to make some toes from right here at the oval. Just go ahead, make a line out, diagonal, and then rounded in the bottom. See, that's one big toe. Here, I'll show it over here on the side so you guys could see. See? One big toe. Then smaller toes, same shape, but they're smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 toes for my... What is it? What is it? You said you know what it is. What is it? It is that big one-eye monster. Yep, and it starts with a C. It is a... Cyclops. Cyclops. So let's do the same for the other leg. Towards the knee. Get those calves in. So this foot is slightly towards us, so we'll make those toes facing us. 1, 2, 3, 4 toes here. See? Pretty simple. And my Cyclops, you can make it hold anything, but remember the idea of scale that we learned when we were drawing whales. It's true for the Cyclops too. It just looks like a big one-eyed creature, but we make it gigantic if we have him hold maybe a tree. See? And here's the roots of the tree on one side, and then here's the other side, which will have the leaves, the leaves part of it, right? Another thing that's good for scale, guys, is if we draw a little bitty human, give you a little stick figure or a silhouette, and then the little human's like, oh my gosh, like the human's just a little bug, like, oh no, or maybe the human has a sword. Okay. Now my Cyclops needs a nose. It's just going to be a curve. Oh, one moment, guys. All right. And then maybe I'll just make a line going across for its mouth and maybe one tooth, one sharp tooth. And we need a ground. There. Let's put away our pencils. Let's get our Sharpies. So this is going to be the gigantic Cyclops. Let's go ahead and draw all the contour lines. We're not drawing all the lines inside or the skeleton. We're just drawing the contour. So let's go ahead and draw our monster's face here. And the big eye, very characteristic of a Cyclops. And we can give the Cyclops a little bit of ear if you want. It's just a curve on the circle. And you can give your Cyclops hair too if you'd like. Mine's gonna be bald. I'm gonna go around here, get to the shoulders. bring it down. Let's get that elbow. Let's get the forearms. Then we'll go around on the grasping hand. We have everything sketched out so we could draw this out nice and easy, right? Let's go get that rest of the forearm in, and then the bicep, and then we'll get towards the pecs here. And let's make his tummy. And the other one. And let's close this off. That's his loincloth here. It goes across. And let's make a belly button while we're here. Why not? Then he's wearing rags, so you can make those rags however you want. They're in tatters because there's no giant Cyclops tailor. Then I'm going to make some lines and some more lines, so it looks like this was just stitched together. All right. Let's draw his other pec. And let's get his shoulder in. Let's get that bicep, forearm. Oh, my ink pen is blotting. Let's get this other forearm. Let's get that. The triceps are back there. Let's get these fingers out. And I want these fingers open because it looks like he's about to reach for the little human down there. So the little human and the tree adds lots of scale for our Cyclops monster here. Let's draw the legs now. Let's go towards the knee. And I want you guys to make a little line where the knee is supposed to go. It's just a subtle hint that we know that the knee is there. We'll be doing that for the Achilles too, the heel. Let's get these toes in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the rest of the toes are in the side, so you don't really see them like that, like how I drew over here with the pencil. Let's do this other leg. Make that little curve down below so we know where the knee is. Let's get those calves in. And then these toes are facing us. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's get that tree in. Just gonna do the bushy part of the tree first. And then little branches. And then the tree needs to be grasped in the hand. And then roots, tree roots. Don't forget our little person, our little, is this a hero? This could be Odysseus. Hey, you big Cyclops, give me back my crew. All right. And we forgot the ground, but we could put it right there. And that's our third drawing for today. Just a quick Cyclops monster, so I could show you guys scale. 3. And I also, well, that's our third drawing, and we are finished. I also put a link to my title here on my page if you'd like to support. I'm selling some paintings, also my Venmo's on there if you'd like to donate. Thank you guys for joining today. Keep practicing, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. Please do share your drawings colored, because I really enjoy seeing them, and I know others like to also. You know what? I forgot something real quick. Collarbone. We need a collarbone. There. Sorry, that was just a quick thing that was bothering me. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you guys for joining me today. That was really fun. Whew. Cheers. It's coffee, my morning coffee.